What's going on, everybody? What's going on? It's your boys, your weekend gardener, and me, myself, Mass Appeal, the two Aries. And we're back from our mini hiatus.
What it do?
Man, this weather is ridiculous.
I hear some softness coming up.
No, ain't no softness, man. You know, I had the flu last week. I'm not even gonna lie. That's why we didn't have any shows last week. I was sick. But another thing that we want to talk about is we have been doing shows on Mondays and Thursdays. Now we're going to go back to Tuesdays and Thursdays. Because having an extra day after the weekend and having a day before the weekend is a little bit better for both of our schedules. Your weekend gardener, he has a weekend position other than tending his garden that he does, and it just helps him if we do that show then. And then on Mondays, yeah, your schedule, man. So it's the reason I decided is that I would go back to the original plan that we had going on Tuesdays and Thursdays going forward. So yeah. But what's been going on, man? What's been going on with the garden? It's warm, then it's cold, then it's warm, then it's frost, then it's warm.
Dude, my trees are doing the hustle. I don't know if you remember that dance from back in the 70s. Do the hustle. Yeah, man. I'm taking the plants out. I'm bringing them in. I'm taking them out and I'm bringing them in. yeah, man. Yeah, it's been crazy because, some of the stuff I can leave outside because it could take a hit of 40 degrees. But my banana tree, my peppers, my tomatoes, I got to bring those back inside, man.
That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work for you.
It is, but I'm doing it out my garage this time. I'm not taking them out of the tent, the grow tent, taking them to the patio, bringing them back in. And one year, man, I must have had about 40 to 50 pots that I was just in and out the house, man. That was too much.
Yeah, man, this weather's been kind of ridiculous. But yeah, the weather took me down. Last Thursday, it was 83 degrees, and I went to this reggae party Thursday night, and I will say, before I left the reggae party at 11:45, it was like 40-something degrees. So then next day I woke up, my voice was scratchy. Then Saturday I woke up, I didn't even get out of bed. So I won't even say I'm 100%, but I'm back.
You back. Hat to the back.
But man, I done had some really, really good things that have transpired that are good things for me in the last week and a half, man. I got my articles of incorporation for my business here in Ohio. Okay. I got my registered agent here in Ohio. I got an office space and an address for my company. So
okay. P.O. box.
Physical building. I can go there. I can have meetings. If I need to have something faxed there, I can get it faxed there. It's basically a business office. And just setting up my infrastructure for what I'm getting ready to do in the next 6 months. The next 6 months is going to be really, really good. It's going to be really good. But before we go any further, I wanted to give a shout out to all my homies on Facebook. It seems like we get more traction on Facebook, and I go back and I look at the videos after they've played, and there's people on Facebook that are commenting to what we're talking about and adding in things, and I really appreciate you all. But one thing I'm gonna do tonight is, and going forward, is we're gonna start the videos out on Facebook and on Twitch. And then after about 5 or 10 minutes, we're gonna cut the Facebook feed off. So you can come over here on YouTube and interact with everybody that's over here, along with the interactions that you all providing. Because yeah, and I didn't even know that. So it was like I went back and looked at those last 2 or 3 videos that we did, and it was a lot of interaction, a lot of people talking back and forth on there. So yeah, we're gonna do this on here we're gonna do all three areas that we stream to. We start out. The stream is on Twitch, it's on Facebook, and the main one is on YouTube. So after about 10 or 15 minutes, we're gonna cut the Facebook off so you can come over here to YouTube and interact with us over here. I haven't even had a chance to go to the YouTube page yet to see if anybody's.
Yeah, I was just trying to go myself
over there interacting, but yeah, we really appreciate y'all. But the last video that we did, it was part 1 of our women's series, and basically in that video we were talking about, are we gonna protect Black women? Are we gonna leave Black women alone? Or what was the third one? YWG.
Good luck on that one, man. I think it was protect, leave them alone.
Protect.
I'm getting a real bad audio feed. I'm about to go.
You're gonna have to go to the headset.
I might have.
It was protect them, leave them alone, and the last one I need to pull up. I'm just gonna pull it up real quick.
Yeah, do that. Let me work on this.
Basically, it was leave them alone, protect them, or pursue them. And we had a really good conversation. Got kind of sidetracked a little bit. Nothing that was. I mean, things happen. And like I said, this is. I've done radio, and I've done some other things in the public eye, but when you're doing stuff live like that, you never know what's gonna happen, what's gonna go there. You just got to roll with the punches and keep it moving.
That is true.
And being on YouTube for me. I mean, I've only been doing this for like 6 months, so it's a learning experience, and you learn. I mean, I won't even say they're mistakes, but you just learn from things that occur in you so that they don't occur again. But like I was saying, our last discussion was part 1 of our series about women. And we were talking about, pursuing them, protecting them, leave them alone.
Leave them alone.
We had a couple people that had different outlooks on what we were talking about, different types of women.
Okay.
Topic, I mean, it went all over the place in the terms of the types of women that you deal with on a day-to-day basis. And I mean, from my standpoint, I think that my argument was that I don't just want to outright say I don't want to protect them or I don't want to pursue them, but I know that I'm not going to leave women alone. I mean, that's
no, it's nothing like that.
I think that we were more in the lines that we were talking about Black modern women, or just modern women. It's not really Black, or just women in general, modern
women. Yeah, but when you say leave them alone, I'm not saying leave women altogether. It's just okay, so take me for example. If I say leave women alone, I'm talking about married.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not just saying go cold turkey and not mess with any women. No, I wouldn't do that. That's crazy. That's crazy talk.
Yeah, that's ridiculous talk.
Yeah.
But if you are on Facebook and you checking us out, I'm about to cut that feed off. So y'all got to come over here to YouTube. Come join us over here and talk to us. Cause yeah, I'm about to cut that off real quick. But
is anyone over there?
I think it is. Just making sure I don't cut the wrong one off. Okay, here we go.
How many you got on Twitch?
Usually it's like 2 or 3 people that watch on Twitch. There's two or three people that watch on Twitch. But back to what we were talking about. My thing is that pursuing them. Pursuit is just totally different. I wouldn't even say that I pursue. Because I mean the clues that you don't know if a woman wants to talk to you or if she's trying to, figure out if she still got it. Because a lot of women do that. I'm gonna let this dude come over here and buy me a drink and talk to me because I want to see if I still got it. And I ain't trying to stroke your ego.
That's wild. That is wild.
That's the truth. Yeah, I'm. It's a lot of women want their ego stroked.
That's some serious game
out with them wild dresses, and they know that men is gonna be looking and men is gonna be choosing.
And I'm gonna be looking.
Then they just do that to get some drinks and to prove that they still got it, and then they go home.
No. Dude, I don't think I've ever bought a woman a drink.
Damn.
I'm not built like that. I'm not built like that. I'm not built like that. By y'all. You strong and independent by your own drink.
you even did the man for real, man.
Boo! Buy your own drink.
What about a woman that's not? What about a woman that's not really independent?
Man, I buy my girl a drink.
I mean,
how about that?
I mean, yeah.
I ain't buying no random drink, man. I'm buying that for my girl. I ain't buying no random a drink. See, my girl's not. She's strong, but she's dependent.
Ain't nothing wrong with being a strong, dependent woman. Ain't nothing wrong at all with being a strong, dependent woman. Some women don't be strong and still be dependent. You can be strong and be dependent. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nah, not at all, man.
Cause I ain't gonna even lie to you. In my last relationship, I know how I am. So like if something would go wrong with the order, or my food was messed up, or I would let her handle that because I handle it totally different. And I would, some stuff, I'd rather,
You know that brings me to a funny story. I had one up with two friends. One of them was a friend, the other one was a friend of the friend. And they asked me a question, and it was, if I'm out with my girl and we're eating and something was wrong with her order, would I say something to the waitress or waiter, or would I let her say something to her? It was just, I guess they was trying to see where I would stack up as far as what would I do.
I let my woman take care of that.
They didn't like that answer.
I mean, I know how I talk, and I know how much of an asshole I can be. So me,
at least you know.
Knowing who I am in those types of situations, if I'm in a relationship, or I'll let them handle that, and I'll tell her, like, I'm gonna let you handle this because and she knew, because all it took was one time for her to see me do that, and she was like, you know what, if something like that happened, just let me handle that situation, because I mean, I'm tactful, and I'm not. It's not like I curse somebody out, but I can make a person feel a certain way with just how I say something. But that's what assholes do.
Well, that was a question that they proposed to me, and I thought it was interesting. But my stance was like you. It was more or less let the woman handle it because it's her issue, her food.
I mean,
She can speak for herself.
even if it's my food, I would rather, because I know me, man. I got a treacherous tongue.
Yeah. See, and then another funny story is as far as woman doing her thing. And this may be a side note, but it just reminds me of this. I used to date this chick, right?
Mm-hmm.
Real sweet, but really firm, aggressive, know what she wanted. We would hit a restaurant and it'd be like 9:55, and the doors like toom toom toom, and the owner came out and said, "Oh, we're closing." She looked at her watch, said, "Y'all." It says y'all close at 10. It's 9:55. I want my food. And then we went inside. It was a Chinese restaurant. We went inside and she was like, "I want this, 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 and this, and this." "Babe, do you want anything?" I said, "Absolutely not." They're not gonna get me.
Went back there talking. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, they got to talking real fast, and like, yeah, they know what that means.
They made her food, but it probably has some extra ingredients.
Yeah, man. She was probably sick for the weekend. Man, I'm not going in no place within the hour of them closing and order no.
Yeah.
It's just not what you. If you want to be healthy and you don't do that.
Yeah. That was hilarious though, man. That was kind of funny.
But yeah, man, those types of situations. That's where the understanding women don't understand. There's nothing wrong with being a strong black woman, but your strengths can be used in other places in trying to rule over a man. Your strengths are. A lady's strengths can be good. I mean, a strong woman, her strengths can be beneficial in a relationship. It's just when you put that independent factor in it, because there can be strong, dependent women.
Yeah. I ran across some doozies in my life, but like, yeah, you more of a man than I am.
We all done ran across some doozies. Shit, my first real girlfriend was a doozy. Yeah, it was all good until I bought that damn sterling chain and diamond earrings for a birthday. I learned a cold lesson, because
it's a cold
I
world.
bought that, and the next day my number got blocked. Bud, man. Hey, Bud, man, your video was funny, man. You got lost on that college campus, man. Bud, hey, I love checking your videos out, man. You went from going to a cemetery to getting lost at a college. That's the type of stuff. So if you ain't checked out the Bud file, go check out the Bud file. That's the homie. You go over there, you never like my page, you never know what we're gonna be talking about. You go to the Bud Files page, you never know where he's gonna be at. Him and his wife, good people. Good videos. Check my homeboy Bud Files out. But yeah, man.
Oh, you know what, man? We forgot to start the show with a current event.
Oh, I got a good current event.
I know it's one I want to hear.
Yeah, good current event. Your boy and my boy signed his contract today. Your boy because because he plays for the Ravens. My boy because the reason he's at the Ravens because what he did at University of Louisville. Yeah, L's up. So yeah,
there it is right there.
Yeah, you was getting worried. You was getting worried when he said he wasn't gonna sign, man.
Man, it was a dumb move, man. It was a dumb move.
What? By who?
Not paying that cat.
I thought you was gonna say, "Hey, man, The people in Louisville were saying that Lamar was done for doing what he was doing. Like, no, I'm the master of my destiny. I'm the controller. I'm the controller of
Exactly.
my fate.
Exactly. Well, see, with those people in Louisville who was talking that mess, man, they probably working the fries at McDonald's. So they always got somebody over top of them dictating their future. This dude, he took a bet on himself. And it makes, you know what, it breaks my heart to hear folks say, oh, he's stupid, he shouldn't have done that. No, you always bet on yourself. If you got some skills.
I just had that conversation with somebody today, man, about you always, if you know you gonna put the work in, you always bet. I always bet on myself. I always bet on myself.
Yeah.
I done walked out on somebody done did something to me at a job that I thought it wasn't, and I done pieced out. Not knowing where my next check was gonna come from, not knowing where my next meal was gonna come from. But I always bet on myself. Because I know I'm gonna find a way out of it.
Yeah.
My lecture ain't cut off, and I ain't never been a victim.
See, it's a testament to these young folks that you don't always have to be under someone's thumb. You don't always have to live like that. You know, master your craft. You know, you make some connections, and you don't have to always like a prime example. Like when I was younger, I used to always take abuse from the supervisor, and it'd be like, "Don't say nothing to the supervisor. You're gonna get fired. You scared." Until one day, enough was enough. I went in my supervisor's office with the mentality of, I'm about to get fired. And I went in there and I told her, I said, you know what? I said, if I'm such a bad counselor and blah, 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 I said, fire me right now and I go home.
She didn't fire you.
And she just looked at me.
She didn't fire you.
Her mouth dropped. Hell no, she ain't fired me. And I stood up and I looked her right in the face and I said, thought so. And I turned around and walked out. And guess what? I stayed on that job another few years until I got my craft up in computers and I bounced. But what I said, and this is for the young people, enough is enough. Stop going to work scared to say something.
Man, I always you didn't see me in action, man.
Yeah. You don't have to be disrespectful, but goddamn, stand on your square.
Always. Hey, man.
Yeah. Always stand on your square.
I done had people come to me and be like, dude, you crazy. How you talking to them like I'm talking to them people like I'm talking to them people like they're a person.
Don't talk to me like that.
I'm talking to them like they're a person. You don't have to be that's the thing about it. You don't have to be disrespectful to put somebody in check.
No.
But yeah, our boy Lamar signed his contract, $260 million, $180 million guaranteed. Lamar,
we bet on this.
Always bet on.
And them folks in the Ville right now, they like, yeah, I knew he was gonna do that, man. Hey, I told him he should do that. Man, shut up.
Bandwagon. I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, because they going hard at my homeboy Kenny Payne, man. They going hard at my homeboy Kenny Payne, man. We ain't never had 3 5-stars in one class. And he got 3 5-stars that's coming to Louisville next season. And they still complaining. When Rick Pitino was the coach, they complained because he couldn't get no 6'4" point guards. He couldn't get no big guards. Now, everybody that Kenny Payne is recruiting is 6'4" and above. Now they want a little bitty guard. Why is it, man? You can't win. You can't win with some people, man. They gonna have something to argue about whether you do what they want you to do or whether you don't. So do what you gonna do, and man, yeah, man. It's always gonna be when you a person that's gonna stand on the island by yourself. You always gonna have naysayers.
Exactly, and that's why I don't pay attention to them fools, man. But look, that wasn't a topic I wanted to talk about. That's a good topic though, but
what's that?
This one's probably way better. Old girl who lied on Emmett Till is donezo.
Yeah, she had cancer.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares? I don't
She don't
care.
get hers when she's standing in front of the Most High.
If she gets that chance, she may doesn't get the trap door.
Trap door straight to the bottom.
Boop, boop. Down there with, hey man, she could be down there with her husband and his brother. Boop, boop.
Yeah, because they was the main people in the lynch mob.
Yep. And everybody on the jury, that whole jury, boop, boop. Hope they gone too. Get rid of all them demons, man. We don't need that. We don't. The world doesn't need demons like that.
Okay.
So back to the topic.
Back to the topic. That was our little man moment.
Sidebar.
Back to the topic.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just doing a recap on what our last show was. We were going to do part 2 tonight, but then we decided that it had been so long since we talked about the first episode and just the things that transpired during that first episode that we would do a recap of that show. And then next week on Tuesday, we'll go into part 2. So,
but you know what though?
What's that?
A lot of stuff. I was looking for my notes from last show, but a lot of stuff that I talked about on the last show was kind of centered around if I was in the dating market right now, and I saw. And I'm in the I'm not in the dating.
I'm in the dating market, so
I can't speak on it, man, because I haven't been in the dating market in years.
But you've been in your own dating market.
I haven't been out there like in the clubs, in the bars, in the meeting places like that.
Drag you out to the bar to go out, but you've been doing a whole lot of traveling, and you've been meeting a whole lot of women. In terms of what you were looking for in a woman, and I watched,
and that's that
whole. I watched, and we talked about that whole process.
I went from Africa to Thailand to Brazil, and I'm all over the place looking, man. So,
what? You found what you was looking for.
That is true. Facts.
And
facts.
we kind of brushed across it, but the first 2 ladies that you met, I think, like we said, they were looking for a situation.
One was
looking for a situation.
The second, the second one passed.
She was looking for the right situation to pounce on.
Yeah. And the funny thing about it, a lot of folks always say, "Hey, man, the women over there, you got to watch them women over there, and they do this and they do." I said, "Nah, dude, you got to watch the women here. They do the same thing here as they do there. Same thing."
Yeah, but they don't be on them games. They gonna look at you for 10 minutes, and them women over there, they'll come grab you.
Oh yeah. They're more straightforward.
Yeah, they're more straightforward.
But as far as the money game, they're both the same.
Yeah,
they're the same.
I mean, any woman that you deal with is gonna want to be taken care of. I mean, it's a given.
Yeah,
it is. Us as men, we know this. Any woman,
and the older. Yeah, the older I get, the more I accept.
We know this, but what I'm saying is it's not an expectation. And it shouldn't be something that you come in and that's an expectation and you don't have nothing to give back. That's what brothers is really mad about.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, any woman you deal with, you're going to take care of them.
That's facts. So we getting on the first one about protecting our women.
Okay.
And I know last time I spoke about this, I was pretty much like, nah, they strong and independent. They protect themselves. I don't care. That's where I stand. And, unless you show me something different, you want them strong, independent, 100K. I make 100K. I got my own house. I got my own car. Adult stuff. Adult stuff. You got your own car. I didn't mess with
women that make 100K and above. It's not like that.
I've never messed with them either, but I see them, and I'm in the area to see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And I see them.
I met plenty of black women that make more than 100. Went out with plenty of women that make more than 100, but I will say this. The population of dateable women is much, much larger in the DMV area. Now shenanigans, it's always going to be women for shenanigans.
That is fact.
So when we're talking about women, we're talking about relationship eligible women. Shenanigans, wherever you go, it's shenanigans. So we're not talking about that. Yeah. There's not. What I'm saying is, I haven't met a woman in Cincinnati that makes $100,000.
You're not going to find
I'm
that.
not going to find that here.
No, you're not going to find that.
Now there are some upwardly. Now, and I haven't. I mean, I'm talking about working women. I'm talking about entrepreneurs. Now there are some. I got a couple of women that are entrepreneurs that are on my LinkedIn network that I know they make more than 100. But you're not gonna see them women out. Those women don't go out in Cincinnati. Whereas the women that make $100,000 in the DMV area, them women, they work hard. They won't play hard.
They play hard.
They play real hard. But Cincinnati, not so much. Like I said, I haven't met a woman that makes over $100,000. And I haven't asked them how much they made, but I know they don't make $100,000. But
yeah, that sounds about
right. But a woman doesn't really need in the DMV. You need to make $100,000 to survive.
That is true.
You don't necessarily. I mean, the cost of living is $43,000 here, so. But what's crazy? But I'm gonna tell you this: what's crazy about that number?
Is you can live.
Median income is 43,000. Man, is that there are more Fortune 500. There are more Fortune 500 companies in Cincinnati than a lot of major cities. There's a lot of Fortune 500 companies in Cincinnati, but yeah, I don't know what it is. And then and probably the women in Cincinnati that make over $100,000, they went to the East Coast. They went to one of the coasts and got their salary to that level, and then brought that salary back.
Yeah. I heard you could do that in Houston too. You could take your salary there.
Yeah. I mean, what I make is what I make. What I make ain't based on no region. I mean, that's just how I look at what I make. I'm not going just because I'm coming to it. That don't mean I'm going to get no discount. What I make is what I make. I ain't going backwards on nothing. It was too hard to work up that hill to get to where I'm at. To say I'm gonna go backwards to work back up the hill, that don't even make sense. Because
man, you know how many times I done went backwards?
Because I didn't move from one area to another. Man, that's asinine. I wish I would. But that is the reason why I couldn't get a job in Cincinnati. Because when I would come to Cincinnati, they would want me to. They want me to give a hometown discount or something. It's like, man, I ain't.
Yeah,
this ain't my hometown, and I ain't giving no discounts on what I make. But it was like, where you're in another area, but what I make is what I make. What I make ain't dependent on no area.
Facts.
But yeah, there are upwardly mobile women here. They just ain't making $100,000. Not that I.
I want to
say is I don't really need a woman to make $100,000. It's good. If a woman got if a woman is making $100,000 in Cincinnati, she's living a great life. Believe that.
Yeah.
Believe that.
Okay.
But
yeah, Yeah, it's different here, man. I think women here $100,000 is it's a dime a dozen, man.
What? In the DMV?
It's a I think
Oh
so.
man.
And they wear it right here, right there on
A
that
whole
sleeve.
lot of women make up 6 figures in DC, man. Man, it's too many
Yeah,
government.
yeah.
All them
And
government workers. They've been working in the government since they graduated from high school. Come on, man.
yeah, yeah. But along with that comes those attitudes, and that's not cute. It's not cute, and that's why I say, when you ask the question of do we protect our women, and it's like, well, what's the scenario of protecting? You know, what will be a scenario
I'll give you
that
a. I'll
they
give
will
you a
say,
scenario.
okay,
Did you see that video last week of that white lady and her black boyfriend getting jumped in front of their apartment building in Chicago? That dude tried to protect. That dude
yes,
tried to protect his girl, but it was too many of them knuckleheads on his neck.
they were on him too. I think he was catching them beat downs
They
too.
whooped her. They whooped him on the peripheral, but they really was trying to whoop her. He just got some beats because he was with her, but they put
Yeah,
the beats on her.
yeah.
He tried. He
You
tried to
know,
protect her.
well, that was one of them. I'm talking about our women. And let's say a scenario is this: you just out random, and you see this woman every bit of 4 foot 11 and a
In some
half,
man's face.
and she mouthing off and cussing this fool out, and she's pushing. Okay, you know what? It's similar
I
to
done seen
this.
a
Here's another scenario.
I done seen a woman make her man get an ass whooping. I have seen that plenty of times.
Yeah, yeah. But I guess remember that situation that happened in New York with the girl who said the dude stepped on the back of her shoe.
No, you got to tell me their story.
Oh shoot, man! So it was a chick. She was kind of cute. She was in New York, and this dude stepped on the back of her shoe, and she kind of confronted him, and then he was like,
Damn, skill.
"You might not want to go there, huh?"
Just excuse me.
Yeah, but she kind of mouthed off a little bit, right? And then he said something to her like he's going to hit her, and then she said, "You got feminine energy if you trying to hit a woman. Are you feminine?" And really calling him out like you're not a man. And he gave her that one warning. So they kept walking, and he's walking behind her, and then he saw another dude and said, "Yo, man, is this your girl?" And the guy was like, "Nah." And he proceeded to put the what's the names on her, the paws. He, he put the paws on her, right? So she came on screen and she was like this, and he hit me, and I didn't think he had feminine energy, and boo hoo, was crying up a. And look, dude, she got so much sympathy, right? So much sympathy. Then they showed a follow-up video, and she had that same energy, like she from New York. And people was like, she one of them. I think you disappeared.
No, I'm still here. I put that. I'm still here. I'm going to refill my tea, so I put a picture of me and my mom Dukes up.
My Dukes. I know. My T is almost on E. But you can still hear me though, right? You need a coffee machine by your desk.
I got a coffee machine. I just
Or tea machine.
kitchen coffee tea.
So what I guess what I was saying is, if you was that dude that was standing there that got asked, "Is this your girl?" and then he proceeded to put the paws on her, you as a black male man, what would you have done?
I mean, I'd have been like, that's my woman. But if it was my woman, it wouldn't even have got to that point because I'm not even gonna let my woman act out of line like it in public.
Yeah, but you know what though,
And if
man?
she does, And if she does, and I tell her to calm down, and she don't calm down, and she keep mouthing off to the dude, then I'm gonna walk off. And I mean, that's yeah.
But see, the thing is I'm saying if you was not her man, you was just a random dude, would you have defended her?
I'm gonna be honest with you. We talked about that. Those situations where it could be a domestic dispute, those are the worst situations to try to intercede in because it's passion.
Yep.
Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you gotta. It might be best for you to call the police to get them to assist in that situation, because if it's a domestic dispute and you try to go up and it's my woman, you never know where it's gonna go from there.
And that's why I say none of my business. And I quickly leave the situation because, dude, you got folks that's getting shot over putting too much mayonnaise on the sandwich. You know, America is sick. You know, you get people fighting over chicken. You get people
get shot over.
Man, chicken sandwiches. They put too much mayonnaise on my sandwich, so I gotta shoot you. People getting shot who's working the drive-through. And it's just like, man, it's like everyone got a last straw. And it's just like, it could be the simplest thing.
Hey, man, I moved back to Kentucky, man. You don't even have to have a concealed weapons permit to have a gun in your pocket, man. You walk around with a gun in your pocket, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, protecting women, sometimes a woman got to protect herself. And so sometimes that protection may be to shut up, walk away.
I hate to say it, man, but this day and age, man, I'm seeing somebody catching the beat down, dude. I'm staying away from that. I'm pulling off. Just say, hey, man.
Yeah, I ain't recording it, but I ain't stepping in.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be one of the recorder dudes. I'll call the police, but nah. My stuff is a little bit too more important.
No, my life is important.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Baby girl on her own.
I've seen too many instances where, he was an innocent bystander. He was trying to break it up, and that be the person that get killed, not the person that the gangster is against, but the person that tried to stop the situation. They get killed. So yeah, man. I mean,
yeah, or they get accused of being, the one who assaulted the girl. Nah, you black too, and being black in America, on sight, man, they think we did something on sight. You in the vicinity, it's like, I know you had a piece in this.
Peep that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I had to give Mom Duke some love. Mother's Day is coming up. My mom always keeps me fatted up with some cake. Why can't
she be wrecking your diet?
Wreck.
That diet don't stand a chance.
I just finished the last of my German chocolate cake.
That's a darn shame. I was hoping Evie would jump on, but I don't see her. She never responded.
Man, how my homegirl been doing, man? I know.
Who's that?
Yeah,
Evie?
I know she's ready to get over her.
Yeah, man, she's doing good, man. Yeah, she's doing good, man. She was packing the other day, man, had me laughing. Then she was like, I think I need another suitcase.
She thinks. She knows.
Yeah, man. She was showing me what she was packing, and I was just shaking my head.
She bringing all her big coats because she knows it's gonna be summer. She's still gonna have a winter coat on.
They don't have coats out there, dude. Well, you know what? They don't have coats like we do. Their coats are like jackets.
So she's gonna be cold.
I already know that.
Yeah, man. I was in the when I was in the DR, I was hanging with my homeboy Jesus, and it was like 65 degrees. It was at night. This fool had a bubble coat on.
Yep. That sounds about right.
Yeah, man, he had a bubble coat on. I'm like, man, you got a bubble coat on? It's 65 degrees. He said, no, this cold.
Yeah, whatever.
I said, damn, Jesus.
So look, so now we're at leave him alone. And what I mean by that is just a scenario is when that chick was eyeballing you and you went to holler at her. And see, that's the main reason why I left them alone right there. That one reason. I was talking to this cat at work, right? And he's on the dating sites. And we're talking, and he's talking about, yeah, only 1.6% of the men who date women online actually go out with them. I said, I've been out with them. He said, yeah, but only a few of them will do this. I said, I've done that. And then we just got to talking. And then he said, well, what about when you go out? I said, I meet most women in the grocery store, in Walmart, in the hardware store, in passing. And you know what I say? I go just like this. When I'm in the store, I look just like this the whole time. I don't make eye contact with anyone. But what happened is a woman was see me not paying attention to them and pretty much like, hey, I'm over here, pay attention to me.
That's what the one chick did, and I went over there and she did. Yeah, I'm good. I'm done. I will say this. I'm not gonna leave them alone, but I won't be doing too much approaching. Yeah. I'm gonna be looking too. I'm just gonna
I stopped years ago. I stopped approaching women.
It's gonna be.
Is this the juice ain't worth the squeeze?
We're gonna be both just staring at each other in the club.
You know what I do? I'll leave the store, right? And I'll be in the car and I'll be like, hold on a second. She was flirting hard. Dude, it's just I didn't pay attention to it.
See, man, that's you bearded dudes. You bearded dudes get all the play, man. I don't know what it is about you mange faces that these ladies love that shit, man. And look at this, man. This smooth, man.
I told you got to get some Beijing, man.
Now you almost made me glitch in the matrix over here, man. I wasn't gonna move for 5 minutes.
Looking like your boy. Looking like your boy. Remember he had the Beijing? It's like all the way here.
You're talking about Spice.
Who is it? Spice Adams.
Nah, man. Hey, man, they said we weren't going to make it to 25. I'm happy to have this bald head.
Hey, dude, I kept mine, and I still got hair.
It'll grow.
I still got hair.
I'll let it grow out. It'll grow, but yeah, I might be walking around looking like Sherman Hemsley for about 2 months before it grow all in.
You had that George Jefferson?
Yeah, man. I would have the George Jefferson for probably about 2 or 3 months because the top grows, but it grows. It grows at its own pace, and it grows.
But at least I can say I don't have that shine. I don't have that shine. I ain't
got the shine. I got the only reason it's shining today is because I shaved it yesterday with razor.
Yeah, I can look. I can still feel hair right here.
I still feel hair too.
Yeah. I don't have that permanent shine yet.
It just don't grow in as fast. It's taking its time. It's like the turtle.
What's your girl T used to say? Oh, you got some soft spots. Oh man,
I got some soft spots.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man. So me, man, I just leave them alone, man. I mean, I look at women all day. I say hi, I smile, they smile, they smile, I smile. I say what's up, and I keep pushing,
That's
man.
where I'm at with it now. I just look
I just keep
nice. I
pushing.
take compliments. Oh, you dress so nice, and thank you, and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
That's all I do.
What they say? I look at the menu, but I don't order.
I just go out the rooftops. I just go out the rooftops and have drinks by myself.
Now, see, you got some funny stories though.
I mean, I go out by myself. I'm still out there shooting. Don't get me wrong. I'm still out there shooting
Okay.
to the right woman.
Now,
You
what's up with these? Well, you know what, man? Just just me being on, I'm on the outside looking in. I'm listening to a lot of what women want, and it's just all this craziness that they think they can qualify for, and it's just unreal. You know, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. If I don't get this, and this, I'm not talking to no man. And I'm like, baby girl, you 54. Really? You're 54, which means that you're set in your ways. You've always been alone. You always lived on your own. You can't care for no one. You don't know how to care for
cat lady.
cat lady. This get go down to the shelter and get you a cat, man. Because I know there a lot of homeless cats down there, man. Need a house.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying.
I
All
mean,
these stray cats. You know who would deal with a 72-year-old man would deal with a 53-year-old.
okay, but I'm gonna put it out there like this. I'm not gonna blame it all on the women. I'm not gonna blame it all on women. There's some brothers out here messed up too, man. We're not gonna sit here and put all the blame on women.
But you know what?
95%, yeah. We're not gonna give them the whole 100%.
Dude, they want the messed up men. That's the bad part about it. They don't want you. You got yourself together. They want that messed up dude, man.
Hey man, I see it every day, man. But
That's what I'm talking.
when I was younger, it would frustrate me. But now I look at it, I laugh. I look at it and laugh. I look at it and laugh because I'm not dealing with none of them headaches.
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with none of those headaches. But that's me. But it's fun being single, and then again, it's not fun being single.
I need to hear the explanation behind that.
It's fun being single because I don't have to answer to nobody. I do what I want to do. I go where I want to do. If I want to go out of town, I don't have to tell nobody I'm going out of town. If I do, I don't have to answer to nothing.
Facts.
Now, what's the not fun part about it? I would rather have a woman that was right here chilling, watching TV, drinking some wine with me. I mean, that's what any man wants. Every man wants companionship.
Yeah.
But that's what women don't understand. This man, we want companionship, but we to the point now where not all companionship is good companionship.
Yeah. And see, you want your peace of mind over anything.
I'm gonna keep my peace of mind. I'm not gonna let no woman come in here and wreck my peace of mind.
And that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. You like your peace of mind.
That ain't happening. I mean, I like my just in hanging. I don't even really. I'm gonna be honest with you. since I didn't really put this focus on my business, I really haven't even been going out. My main focus has been on getting everything in order for my business, just getting everything lined up, getting bank accounts, getting this, getting that, because I'm ready to go ham for myself. I'm ready to. I didn't always bet on myself in relation to working for these companies. Now it's time to bet on myself for my company.
Facts.
But
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
back to the ladies. Leave them alone.
Yeah.
Modern Western women, that modern Western independent, strong, I don't need no man. That's not even a population of women that I entertain.
Nah.
So I don't even really count them in the equation. But the slim, it is slim pickings. And what's so bad about it being slim pickings that it's more women than it is men. It's more women than it is men.
Yeah.
But like they say, 80% of the babies are made by 20% of the men.
Yeah, they got my percentage.
Hey, it's another. I meet women and we get in a conversation about children and stuff like that, and I tell them I have one child. They look at me like, oh, you only got one?
Like,
yeah, got one. And that one that I had, I thought I was going to be married to his mama, and it didn't work out. No, I didn't have no more children out of wedlock. I didn't intend on having the children out of wedlock when I did have the child out of wedlock. But
hey,
life happens.
Yeah, when you're out there with the naked gun.
Hey, man.
Raw dog. It happens.
I mean, you mess with somebody for a year and a half. I mean,
shoot the club up.
Boom, boom, boom. I was the rifleman. I was in a relationship. I was the rifleman. Like how Chuck Connors used to come on. Cow, 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 cow.
You're a wild boy, cow, man. Cow.
I could still be the rifleman to this day right now, but cow, 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 cow.
So look. So we got pursue them. That's kind of like we kind of touched on that, but leave them alone.
I mean, all of them intertwined.
Yeah.
That's why we broke those topics down like we did.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, it ain't that women, it ain't that men, it ain't that we don't want women. We don't want a certain type of women. Yeah, man. It's just, yeah. So we didn't recap on what was you gonna say?
No, I was gonna just tie into that, man. Just when I was younger, you look for a certain type of woman, and it was always the real cute one, the Coke bottle, the fat booty, the big tits. We always looked at that.
Pretty face.
But then, yeah, it got to be gorgeous, man. But as we get older, our picks are usually older than old as us or older picks. And I used to always say that, come on, man, the girl's over 40 years old, 45. She ain't gonna have a Coke bottle. It's like, that's rare.
And if you do got a Coke bottle, I ain't gonna even lie, man. I ain't gonna go there with you, man. I done seen some fine women over 50.
Yeah. But usually
I
they're
didn't see
more high
fine.
maintenance.
I didn't see some fine women over 70.
Yeah, but are they high maintenance though?
I wouldn't even really say they was high maintenance. A woman that's, hey man, a woman that's some women, a woman that's got that natural beauty into her 50s, don't wear no makeup, don't wear no weaves. That's a woman that's very, very assertive and sure about herself.
Yeah, but look how many dudes are after her, and if she know it, she gonna have that stank attitude.
I mean, you got women after you, and you know you got women after you. Do you have a stank attitude? Or is that
No,
just a woman?
that's just a woman, dude. I'm a. Well, you know what? There are some dudes when we're younger. When we're younger, we had that attitude. But as you start getting older, man, and women chasing you and stuff, like I just speak upon me. When I was younger and women would chase after me, I'd be like, yeah, I got it like that.
I'm gonna post
You
one of
know,
them pictures, man. I'm gonna post one of them pictures of you from Haynes Point.
and it's like I knew I was the man. But as I get older, I don't feel like that anymore. My attitude has changed. I'm more mellow now. And it ain't with me. It ain't about the looks now. It's like the looks and the body start going like this,
Scale,
and
the
my
scale evens
income
out.
started going like this.
Yeah, the scale evens out.
Yeah, my income is going up, and the body's going down.
You wild, man. I mean, hey, man. A lot of women like bigger guys because they know he making some money because he got feed himself.
Or he can provide protection. He's a big dude. Ain't nobody gonna run up on him.
He's a big dude. Ain't nobody gonna run up on him.
Yeah. But yeah, what were you about to say?
About in terms of.
Nah, you was going to go into a subject before I cut you off.
No, I was gonna say that we did a recap tonight of the last show that we did, and I was just gonna talk about what we were gonna talk about going into the second part.
Okay, I'm with that.
The next three topics that we're gonna be discussing starting Tuesday is masculine women versus feminine women, modern women or traditional women, and gender roles. And they all tie in together in some way. Gender roles ties into masculine women and feminine women, which ties into a modern woman or a more traditional woman. What you think about that? As we
Yeah, I think
as we close down tonight and ready ourselves for what we're gonna talk about on Tuesday.
Hey, if you're watching, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and please share the video if you're watching.
Yeah, man, subscribe to the channel. I'm really,
Yeah,
I'm really, I'm melancholy right now because right before everything happened, we had said that we wanted to get our views up, and our views were going up. We were almost at 200 views for our shows. We did two shows in a row that had over 100 views. Then we had some minor setbacks. We're gonna get back to 100 viewers again. And one thing I can say is that, like I said, we're going back to Tuesdays and Thursdays. Mondays and Thursdays is kind of just it's a weird how it was. Yeah, I ain't Tuesdays and Thursdays. It gives me buffer to the weekend and buffer going back into the new week. So yeah, we're gonna go back to Tuesdays and Thursdays. Master Peel, your weekend gardener, the two Aries, and yeah, gender roles. I don't like masculine. I'm just gonna straight out come. I'm just gonna come straight out right now and say I do not like masculine women. So we can, yeah, I'm gonna expound on that in the next coming shows. But yeah, I don't like masculine women, and the gender roles ain't no in my relationship, the gender roles will not be flipped. And that's just
Yeah, I got a lot to say on that because I got friends who talk about gender roles too. So
yeah. Gender roles are, I mean, and with what they're doing with toys and what they're doing with stuff like that, they're trying to blur the lines between gender lines. Like, yeah, it's like people get mad if you say, well, these are girls' toys and these are boys' toys. They don't even like you saying that stuff now. They just toys, and whoever plays with them plays with them. No, you're supposed to learn your gender roles at a young age.
hey man, that's some new age folks that didn't have dodgeball in elementary school.
Yeah, man, you played dodgeball, man. You knew what the gender.
I,
Well, yeah, you already knew who was tough and who wasn't playing dodgeball. Because I was
dude, we had girls out there. It didn't matter. Somebody's head getting flown.
head hunting,
Head hunting.
head hunting. Yeah, man. Oh man, you didn't try to hit him in the head. You soft.
Man, you try to break them down.
Yeah, man, with them big pink, with that pink ball with the two ridges that do like it's all over the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, yeah, man, the pink ball. But yeah,
Yes.
we thank everybody for coming out, joining in with us tonight. Oh, I will be doing a live from the Derby next week.
Ooh.
Going live
Right.
Thursday. I'll be going live Thursday night from Derby. My brother has the tickets. We're gonna be on Millionaires Row. I'm just gonna try to pull whatever celebrities I can pull into my lives while I'm going. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. I may go live. I know we're gonna go live Tuesday. I know we're gonna go live Thursday, but I'm probably gonna go live Friday and Saturday, not Sunday. But yeah.
Hey, I got 50 on Sugarfoot in the third.
Damn, Sugarfoot. That horse is not gonna waste you're gonna waste your money, man. I'm gonna play some. I'm gonna go to the track on Saturday to the Derby. I'm gonna play some bets. They got windows where you can place 50-cent bets. You can place, the cheapest bet you can put in at the Derby for a race is a quarter.
Go big or go home.
Go big or go home. But I will be going live from Derby, which is the new night for the common folk. But I'm probably still gonna go to the Oaks. And I know I'm still going to the Kentucky Derby. So next week is going to be an action-packed page. Going to be an action-packed week on Mass Pill's page. So yeah.
Like, you know what?
Share, subscribe.
I should do a live from Rosecroft.
You going to Rosecroft to watch the Derby?
Nah, just go up there for one of the horse races.
Nah, but what I'm saying, they do a Derby party.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they do a Derby party at the Rosecroft. Yeah. I went up to the Rosecroft for a boxing match one night.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it was before Jared Hurd. Before Jared Hurd got big, he used to fight at the Rosecroft, and I knew this dude that trained him.
Now he too big. Now he on HBO.
Now now I think he's about to retire.
Anyone who's watching, there's a link to my channel. Your Weekend Gardener. Holla at your boy.
If you need some tips on growing your vegetables, if you need some tips on growing onions, growing watermelons, peppers, fruit trees, banana trees, if you're looking for how to fight the mold, the groundhogs and the moles that are in your backyard, go check out Your Weekend Gardener. He's got some videos of him with entrapped moles in his backyard, if that's your thing.
Oh, and I also do taste tests on fruits and vegetables.
Oh yeah. He also does. Hey man, they were. Shout out to Philly Dom. Shout out to Philly Dom. He is still down in Brazil, in Salvador Bahia. He's having a good time. But there was a brother that got robbed by the police. I was looking at his O'Shea Duke Jackson was talking about it today. They rammed dude's Uber and told him to pull over, and I thought was getting robbed. They did get robbed, but it was the police. They thought he was Brazilian. He said they didn't leave him alone until he put out his U.S. passport. Then they packed all his stuff back in his box and told him to go have a nice night.
Exactly. That golden eagle, man. That golden eagle is powerful.
Woo-hoo.
That gold eagle.
Yeah, man. But Philly Dom is over in Brazil. He's staying in Salvador, Bahia.
You know, Evie's sister bought a condo over there at the beach.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that is the blackest region of Brazil. It's the town is basically they said the town is totally black. They said that, yeah. But it has the largest population of Afro-Brazilians in Brazil. And they have a really, really good beach. And he's been cataloging it. Go check out Philly Dom. Check his page out. Check out Your Weekend Gardener. Go back and look at my old videos. I got old videos of all types of stuff. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do a live one night where I'm gonna pull my lives up on one of the up on here and just go through some of my old videos and just let them play while I'm on here. Because I got some good videos from that a lot of people didn't really pay attention to. Because like I said, my page is unpredictable. You never know where I'm gonna be at, what I'm gonna be doing. But one thing you can be rest assured is that we will be on Tuesdays and Thursdays doing our panel discussions like we usually do. Me and Your Weekend Gardener. But we about to get up off here and play some Call of Duty before it's time to go to bed. Your Weekend Gardener.
Oh, man.
Mass Appeal. We out.